9.
What does it mean?
Emergencies, health emergencies, you can...
And as Kenya School of Government, we are convening these young leaders together for us to collectively find a solution on how then the government can contribute toward their welfare and realization of their own agenda, which is also a critical thing. Young leaders are also, dealing with the whole issue of decent work, the whole issue of, youth-led action on climate change, which we're also looking at as government, because one critical agenda again in the government, what we refer to as bottom-up economic transformation agenda, is the whole issue of creative, economy, on how then the youth can create and provide a solution. The whole issue of youth and also accountable leadership in Kenya, how the government should provide a policy that favors youth to grow and be also in the public service. So as Kenya School of Government, it is therefore then our mandate as provided for to bring in together, various stakeholders to reflect on certain critical, issues, climate change, decent work and employment issues, accountability, and quite a number of other issues that we will then provide a solution under this wonderful convention that we are calling it Amplifying Our Voices, the Present and the Future that we want. Because the future that we want, it is our responsibility that as youth and also as Kenya School of Government, bringing all these wonderful people together to, provide a solution for the...
I am here today because I was privileged walking my leadership journey and at one point being the minister responsible for gender affairs. And so on the invitation of ActionAid International Kenya, I have come to grace this inaugural national youth convention, which has brought around 200 youth from different parts of the country together to come and reflect together, to come and share the experiences they are going through, but importantly, to come and propose interventions that they need to share with various duty bearers, touching on their most needy aspects of their lives. This ranges from the education system, which we all currently know is underperforming. The institutions affected. Some of the students are not able to graduate, for example, from institutions such as Moi University. We are speaking about funding model, which has been challenged for higher education. They want to be a bit incisive and look at what that really means for them going forward. The youth are also here to come and look at the economic opportunities and the lack of employment, and most of them being underemployed. One should be concerned that 7 out of 10 people in the population today are unemployed youth. To speak about this is also to say, unless they are given opportunities and the entrepreneurial space is expanded through more predictable tax regime, end to corrupt practices, access to resources, including credit that is more predetermined. Unless those opportunities are expanded, then we are going to continue experiencing the high levels of unemployment. The youth are also concerned about their role and what it is they can do within the climate change space, and they want to be part of the solutions in terms of ensuring there is climate justice, knowing very well that this country and this continent happens to be bearing the biggest burden. Never mind, we are contributors that are we are contributing very, very minimal in terms of the negative climate change impacts. And therefore, I'm here today to encourage the youth. I'm here today to say to the youth that they need to hold on to their dreams. I'm here today to tell the youth that they need to make sure their voices continue to be loud so that they can also call on leadership in terms of accountability and in terms of also being forthright with the interventions that the youth require for them not just to thrive, but to be able to also ensure there's a sustainable future moving forward.
Thank you very much.
Participant from Isiolo County. I am honored to be here courtesy of ACTIONAID, and we are here to discuss a number of issues that pertain to the youth. We have seen the youth uprising, and it's important for us to engage in spaces like this to make sure that we are engaging even on an intellectual and policy level, and this will help us in a big way come 2027 as we make decisions that are going to be of critical matter to our country.
Leaders of tomorrow, but we are leaders of today, tomorrow and every day, and that is why we are here. This convention create a very conducive platform for young people to be able to engage on a number of things, from the aspect of unemployment, from the aspect of the model of education, from the aspect of climate change, because right now we are faced with issues of climate change. We can be able to see floods and people losing life.
Na tuko hapa na vijana kutoka kila kona ya nchi kuzungumzia masuala ambayo yanawahusu kama vijana wa hii nchi. Masuala ya uongozi, elimu, kazi na pia masuala kama vile kuhusishwa katika nafasi za uongozi. Na mazungumzo haya ni muhimu kwetu haswa sasa kabla hata kipindi kile cha siasa kijafika, kwa sababu tunajua vijana wakiweza kuweka sauti zao katika haya masuala hivi sasa, wakati itakapofikia mwaka 2027 wataweza kuhusika katika uongozi vizuri, na tukiweza kupata uongozi bora tutaweza kupata watu ambao wanaleta miswada ama sheria ambayo itaweza kuboresha elimu kwa vijana wetu ili kuweza kuwa in a level field ambao wanaweza kucompete katika zile nyanja za uajiri.
We have gathered the young people here today to converse as a nation and to look at a space where beyond the conversation then we can have appropriate actions that we can implement, and hopefully then have also an opportunity to engage with duty bearers and government to put in place mechanisms to address the violence against women and femicide that we have seen, to address cost of living and corruption that has led to a lot of protests, to address insecurity, to address unemployment that young people have been subjected to, including some of these indices where government has taken people abroad, and there have been mixed reaction coming from, Saudi Arabia, coming from Qatar or wherever it is in the Middle East that young people have been taken to. So we said we would gather here together. The young people are here, very excited and very energetic, and this is a 3-day conversation that at the end of it, then we have a document, an outcome document, and an opportunity then to have further conversation and be able to chart our way forward.